Hi. It's time for Nerimon YouTube Survey Week.
Why are you called that?
My full name is James David Hyman, James comes from my grandfather is called James, and my uncle was called Richard James. So it's a bit of a family name. My middle name David comes from the fact that my uncle on my other side is called David, and my parents wanted a name from both sides of my family. Hyman is just my dad's name. Nothing fancy here. James Exide, is just because I was thinking I like science. What can I come up with that sounds sciencey and incorporates my name? And I was like, oh wait, if I combine Oxide with James, I can create that sort of name. So it's James Exide. Which is a bit of a weird one, but whatever. It's my choice. The Just King is because, I looked up other people with the name James to think of a pretentious nickname like how the Half-Blood Prince was Snape. And I found that Saint James from history, he was also called the James the Just. And there's been 9 King Jameses in the world, 7 of which have been from Scotland and from Britain in general. I just did that. I used to be Jazz Vader because a friend of mine he decided his nickname was going to be Kaz Vader, and I was like, oh, I want a piece of that action. And so I became Jazz Vader, which is sillier by far. Okay.
Tell us about your favourite school teacher.
My favourite school teacher. I didn't really have one in primary school, because I liked a few of them, but none of them were really ones that I would have liked to call favourite. At secondary school, it would probably be between Mr. Fairns, Mr. Strachan, who was that awesome guy? Who was that awesome one that we had? Mrs. Curtis. I really liked Mrs. Curtis. Mrs. Curtis was awesome. She was my maths teacher in second and third year, and then she moved. Sad times. Mr. Fairns was my RE teacher for several years, and Mr. Strachan was my guidance teacher for the full time. Who else did I have that I really liked? There was a few. I did like a lot of teachers. The teachers that I had at the school were pretty cool teachers. So those are just the particularly standout ones in the sea of awesome that was the teachers that I knew. Mr. Alexander was awesome. He was head of science for most of the time that I was at school, and then he kind of left, which was sad. But he was really funny. Well, at times, I really liked him. He was awesome. Yeah, some really good teachers at my school.
What is the strangest food you have ever eaten?
The strangest thing I've ever eaten. I think I ate reindeer once in Norway. I'm pretty sure. I know that one time when I was much younger, I licked dust off a floor in a friend's house. Oh well. I'm not sure that really counts. I've eaten grass, I'm pretty sure, at some point, but that was not good. I think I ate a coat hanger or a coin or something when I was a baby. So.
Tell us about your first gig.
My first gig. I've not really been to many gigs. I'm not really a huge concert goer, particularly. First one I really went to that I can really remember specifically going to was one where I went to. It was a Christian group was singing singing in the evening at our school in lecture theatre or something. No, it was the assembly theatre or something. And I went along to that, and that's really lame sounding of me. And yeah, I'm not a big concert goer, though I'd like to be. I just don't.
What is your favourite place in the world?
My favourite place in the world is probably the beach just out there, because it's a fantastic beach, as Abby and not Lauren and Jordan, because they've never been to the beach here, at least not that I know of, as pretty much anyone who's been on that beach out there can attest to. It's a fantastic beach. Yeah, the harbour right over there, slightly different angle, is also a fantastic harbour. I highly recommend my village. It's a fantastic village. Yeah, aside from a couple of other kids, which are.
Who would you like to answer the survey next?
Who do I want to answer the survey? Who do I want to answer this next? I want Connie, Mrs. Muffin Eater, to answer it. Most of the people I know have done it already. I know that we're going to see Beth and Abby do it at the weekend, tomorrow and tomorrow and Sunday. Who else?
Little bit of post editing here. I would like Savannah, Singing Swan 94 on YouTube, who I asked to do the last year's survey. I'd like her to do it if she notices this video, and I would like anyone else who I might have forgotten, because there's a lot of people. Right, back to regularly scheduled content.
Oh well, bye.